주인공 애덤은 아들의 축구 경기를 보기 위해 축구 클럽으로 향합니다. 그리고 잠시 쉬는 사이 그의 아내 커린에게 전화가 걸려오죠.
Hey, babe. How's the conference?
Tough. It's really tough. Well, I'm just gutted I can't be there.
I don't think there even is a conference. You know what? I'm going to ask the other teachers.
Actually, you know what? I better get going.
All right, love. Love you.
Yeah, love you. Bye.
그때 애덤을 지켜보던 낯선 여자. 그에게 다가와 말을 걸기 시작합니다.
So have you got a kid playing in the match or what?
You didn't have to stay with her, you know.
What?
Corinne, you didn't have to stay with her when she told you she was pregnant.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
2 years ago, she told you she was pregnant, right? She told you she was pregnant and then she lost the baby.
Who are you? Why are you saying this?
Think of me as a stranger that knows. It was fake.
You're full of shit.
You should be thanking me.
Yeah, why's that?
Because now you know she's a liar. She faked the whole thing. If you need proof, look at your Visa card and check for a charge to novelty funzy. Oh, one more thing. I'd run DNA checks on you two boys.
Hey, stop!
그녀의 말이 계속 생각나는 애덤.
Look at your Visa card and check for a charge to novelty funzy.
그날의 기억을 떠올리며
I've lost it.
카드 결제 내역을 확인해 보는데 놀랍게도 애덤은 노벨티 편지라는 사용 내역을 발견하고
Novelty Fonzie.
곧바로 은행의 해당 회사에 대해 문의한 후 사이트 주소로 들어가 확인해 보니 가짜 임신을 다루는 사이트라는 걸 알게 되고 충격을 받게 되죠.
I've lost it.
You have a word?
What?
God,
What's going on?
did you fake your pregnancy?
What?
What about the boys?
The boys?
Are they mine? Are they mine?
Yes! Look at Tom's face, your eyes, your hair. How can you even ask me that?
Credit card payment.
God, what are you even doing looking through bank statements?
Story. No, you better start talking right now. But you need to tell me everything from start to finish because right now... What?
I said no.
Owe me an explanation.
I need some time.
Just tell me!
How did you find out?
I've just told you, a stranger. How does she know any of this?
And you what? You believed her?
To tell me the truth.
Not like this. Not now.
Corinne,
Adam, this isn't what you think. There's more to this.
다음날 애덤은 커린이 누군가와 통화를 하면서 다투는 듯한 모습을 보게 됩니다. 그리고 통화를 마친 커린은 곧장 남편을 찾아가죠.
You said yesterday. You were right. Not like this, Adam. Not angry. We can eat and I'll talk and then we can see where we are.
you know the worst part about all of this? I've stopped trusting you.
We all have our secrets, Adam. Even you.
그날 오후 학교 졸업식 행사에 참석한 애덤.
Hi, this is Corinne. Leave a message.
시상식이 이어지고 마지막 시상만을 남겨두고 있었는데
The final award this evening is our award, and we were asked to vote for our Teacher of the Year. And that person is Mrs. Price.
하지만 최고의 교사로 수상까지 하게 된 커린은 끝내 나타나지 않았습니다. 그렇게 집으로 돌아온 애덤은 아내에게 문자 한 통을 받게 되고 아내가 집에 들어오지 않자 걱정된 애덤은 다음날 학교를 찾아가 아내의 소식을 묻습니다.
Corinne, she didn't come home last night. Vicky, where is it?
Not here. She's not missed school since she lost the baby. Where is she?
Text saying that she needs time.
Well, she texted me as well last night.
Show me.
I don't have my phone on me. Look, I know you two have been having issues for a while.
What?
I have to go.
그날 저녁 애덤을 찾아왔던 낯선 여성들은 이번엔 하이디라는 여성을 찾아갑니다.
How are you? It's Heidi, right? Heidi Doyle?
그리고 어느 한 사이트를 보여주며 하이디를 협박하는데
The men are usually in their 40s to 60s. They make a selection, and if the young women are interested, they open negotiations. If someone you love is lying to you, we think you deserve to know the truth.
I'm kidding.
We're not talking about your husband, Heidi.
What?
We're talking about your daughter. She's got 3 men on the go at the moment. But listen, pay us £10,000 the next 3 days, and no one ever hears of this, not even your husband, Ian. £10,000. It's all in there.
그렇게 자신의 가게로 돌아온 그녀에게 손님이 찾아옵니다.
No, we're not open tonight.
하이디는 경찰이라는 말에 문을 열어주었고
I'm with the CCU, the Cybercrime Unit.
경찰은 낯선 여성들에 대한 정보를 알아내려고 했었죠.
Can you tell me how they first made contact with you?
I was leaving here and 2 women approached me in the car park. It was just a setup, and look, they gave me this.
Thank you. Ciao.
하지만 그가 수상해 보였던 하이디.
How do you know I've been blackmailed?
We spoke with Kimberly.
경찰에게 도움을 청하기 위해 전화를 걸려고 하는데 그때
You're going to tell me everything about the 2 women who gave you that.
So get the fuck out of my cafe.
Now tell me about the lady with the baseball cap.
그렇게 카츠는 조용히 일을 처리하고 경찰서로 돌아갑니다. 그리고 은퇴를 앞두고 있던 형사 조에나는 절친과 여행을 계획하고 있었는데
So who are you going with?
Just a friend. I'm retiring soon, so I can do what I like.
Well, you know, you got to have the right.
핸드폰 속 절친의 사진을 보며 놀라고 마는 카츠. 자신이 처리한 하이디는 바로 상사의 절친이었던 것이었죠. 다음 날 조에나는 연락을 받지 않는 친구가 걱정돼 그녀의 가게로 향하지만
Heidi?
하이디는 숨진 채 카페 구석에 누워 있었죠. 조에나는 친구를 죽인 범인을 밝혀내기 위해 직접 수사를 지휘하기로 합니다.
I need to be on this case. Shit, I showed them. Cat's a photograph of us on holiday.
It's okay to go. I'll speak to him. You won't say anything.
한편 축구클럽의 감독 바비 애덤을 찾아와 뜻밖의 소식을 전합니다.
A substantial sum of money's been stolen from the football club. We need to talk to her about it.
She wouldn't steal from anyone, you know that.
An allegation's been made.
Don't look good though, does it?
Lads, hey, we know that no one would accuse her of anything without knowing exactly what's gone on. Right, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I'll let her know you came by.
평소 친하게 지내던 이웃 트립의 도움으로 상황을 마무리할 수 있었던 애덤.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
She's gone, mate. She needed more space, which... And now they're saying that this money's been stolen.
Did she say anything? Something that might...
You take care of the kids. Don't try to contact me. We'll be okay. Just give me a few days.
You know Corinne better than anyone. She's not capable of stealing any money.
커린을 마냥 기다릴 수 없었던 애덤은 집 문제로 자신이 변호를 맡고 있던 지인이자 은퇴한 경찰 마틴을 찾아가 도움을 요청합니다.
I need you to help me find someone. It's my wife.
So you think this woman blackmailed Corinne and she stole the football money to pay her off?
I know it looks that way, but no.
What exactly did it say?
She needs some time away and not to contact her.
Where did this woman first approach you?
애덤은 그날 낯선 여자의 차 번호판을 찍어두었다며 마틴에게 차 번호를 건네주었고 낯선 여성 중 한 명을 찾게 됩니다.
Yeah, her. It was her.
Get off. In admin at an internet startup. It'll take a couple of days.
Can I ask you a question? Did you know my dad was on the development board when you hired me?
What are you talking about? Of course not. I raised my child here. After my wife leaving, this is all I've got. Brookfield College.
잠시 후 마틴은 어느 한 주소를 알아내게 되고 애덤은 곧바로 해당 주소로 향하게 되는데 하지만 이곳에는 다른 여성이 살고 있었죠.
I'm trying to find my wife, Corinne Price.
Did she send you?
Who's she?
That woman.
I'm just trying to find the driver of that car and her friend.
Why?
She had access to personal information about my family.
So I'm not the only one.
What did she do to you?
협박범들은 결혼을 앞두고 있던 그녀에게 접근하였고
That's a beautiful ring. Marcus has taste. What? David Thornton, your boyfriend before Marcus, right?
그녀의 사생활을 폭로하겠다며 돈을 요구하고 있었죠.
Is all.
그렇게 아무런 소득 없이 집으로 돌아온 애덤은 통신 고지서를 확인합니다. 아내가 사라진 아침에 누군가와 통화를 하는 모습을 기억한 그는 통화 기록을 살펴보고 마지막 통화 기록의 번호를 눌러보는데 놀랍게도 그 번호는 이웃 트립의 번호였습니다.
Hey, mate.
You lied to me. Why did my wife call you? So why did she call you?
No, why she call me?
The stolen money thing. The last time we spoke, you looked me in the eye and you told me she would never do that.
To protect you as a mate. She said she needed more time, and I told her that she'd done a lot of stalling.
Stalling? What do you mean?
She begged me for another week.
Okay.
She said that she had a way of proving she was innocent.
Did you believe her?
No.
Why could you not just give her the extra fucking time?
한편 엄마가 걱정된 아들 톰은 엄마에게 문자를 보내보지만 답장은 오지 않았고
Has Mum called you?
No, I don't get it. She always wants to know where we are.
Mum knew where you were. Messaging location app.
What the? She's 2 miles away.
톰은 곧바로 이 사실을 아빠에게 알립니다.
How do you know that?
Tracker app from when you first gave me a phone.
Show me. Are you sure this is up to date?
Yeah, I refreshed it.
애덤은 바로 커린을 찾아 나서지만 마틴이 찾아왔고 그들은 위치 추적 앱을 통해 커린을 찾아 나서는데 그녀의 위치가 가리키는 곳은 바로 호수가 있는 다리 위였습니다.
Ryan!
엄마의 신호가 멈추자 다리 위로 올라가는 라이언. 다리 위에서 엄마의 핸드폰을 발견합니다.
Why is her phone here?
She hasn't.
No. Your mum would never, ever do that.
Why
Somebody
there?
found the phone and just dumped it there, okay? It's all right. We'll find her.
결국 애덤은 경찰서를 찾아가 실종 신고를 하게 됩니다.
Hello, sir. How can I help?
I need to report a missing person.
Okay, I just need to take a few details.
그리고 며칠 뒤 형사가 애덤의 집으로 찾아오죠.
Mr. Price?
Yeah. Is this about my wife?
No.
What's happened?
We've reason to believe your wife was at the scene of a murder.
그렇게 애덤은 조사를 받기 시작하고
Could you tell me what you're looking at?
It's Corinne's school key fob.
And do you recognize the woman in the photo?
Never seen her before.
A photo of Heidi Doyle. Your wife's key fob was found at the scene.
애덤은 그동안의 모든 일을 형사에게 털어놓게 됩니다.
I was approached by a woman, a stranger,
What was the secret this stranger told you about your wife?
a few years back. Corinne faked pregnancy, belly, everything, miscarriage. But the stranger told me to check the bank account, which I did, and it was all there.
But how did this stranger know all of this?
I don't know.
잠시 후 트립이 애덤을 데리러 오고
Any word on Corinne?
Nothing.
애덤은 트립과 대화를 하게 되는데
They called me into the police station because they found Corinne's key fob at a murder scene.
Holy shit.
Yeah. What with that and the money and Corinne disappearing? None of this makes any sense. I have to find her.
그때 마틴에게 전화가 걸려오고
Hey.
I found the elusive Ingrid Prisby, one of the women you're looking for. She's just a few towns over from you.
Okay. Thanks, Martin. What's going on? I think I might have found someone who knows where Corinne is.
곧바로 애덤은 트립과 함께 받은 주소로 향하지만 경비원에게 쫓겨나 버립니다.
All right. What do you want to do? Well, I can't go. What if she leaves?
We can wait here all day and all bloody night if that's what you need, mate, okay?
얼마 후 집 밖으로 나온 협박범. 두 사람은 그녀를 추격하기 시작하죠.
You're not going to make it. Right, I'm driving. We've got families to think of.
또다시 아무런 수확 없이 집으로 돌아온 애덤은 마틴의 집이 철거된다는 소식을 듣게 되고 곧바로 그의 집으로 향합니다.
We've got to go.
That's over.
I'm so sorry. Come on.
그때 부서진 벽 안에 시신이 발견되는데
I'm so sorry.
마틴은 곧바로 체포되어 경찰서로 연행됩니다.
I need your help. Martin Callan has asked to see you. In fact,
I did a terrible thing a long time ago.
그리고 이 모든 사실을 애덤에게 털어놓게 되죠.
I thought I was the luckiest man alive when she came along. I adored her. I completely adored her. Natasha has all these bags packed. She's going and she's taking Chris with her. And starts to go, is actually going, and I lash out. Third, fourth. And it's over. I gave up the force and threw myself into being a full-time dad.
What about Corinne? When the body was found, you looked at me and you said, I'm sorry.
For using you. Yes.
사실 마틴은 지불 문제로 애덤을 의도적으로 고용한 것이었죠.
I thought you'd understand that.
I'll tell you what I understand. You raised your child in a house with the corpse of their mother buried in the walls. That's what I understand.
한편 조애나는 사건이 진행될수록 계속해서 수상한 점을 발견하고
The Corinne Price key fob found at the Heidi Doyle crime scene. Who found it? And why isn't it logged?
사건 당일 주변 CCTV 영상을 확보했지만
It's really crap quality. It's too grainy.
What did they just tell you? Right, we need to find these two women.
정확한 정보를 확인하기 위해 하이디의 딸을 찾아간 조애나.
Oh my god.
I've been working for this sugar baby site. Sometimes it's just going out for dinner with them, but usually these people that spoke to Mum, they knew everything. They knew I was seeing 3 men on a regular basis
And they were blackmailing Heidi.
for £10,000.
These 3 men you were seeing.
Malbec 40, I'm Kitty.
I'm gonna need you to come in with me.
경찰에게 협조하기로 한 그녀는 남자에게 연락해 약속을 잡게 되고
Find your sugar baby.
형사는 남자를 잡기 위해 회의를 진행하지만
Heidi Doyle was blackmailed to the tune of £10,000 in connection with this Find Your Sugar Baby site.
카츠는 뭔가 불안해하며 이 사실을 누군가에게 알리려 하죠.
Hi, this is Larry Powers. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
그렇게 작전이 시작되고 드디어 말백이라는 닉네임의 남자가 약속 장소에 나타납니다. 그때
Knife! Knife! Get off me! I thought I saw a knife.
There's nothing. I'm sending you home and don't come in tomorrow.
He's just done what any of us would have done.
Let's wrap this up here.
사실 카츠는 말백이라는 남자와 다소 불법적인 일을 진행하고 있었는데
Is my head of security also the bearer of good news?
낯선 그녀들이 말백에게 협박을 가했고 비밀이 폭로되어 그들의 계획에 차질이 생기는 것을 막기 위해 카츠는 협박범들을 찾으러 하이디 도일을 찾아가 우발적으로 그녀를 살해하게 된 것이었죠.
Can they identify me through this?
I'm a policeman. They're blackmailers. They'll simply melt away.
그러던 어느 날 애덤은 마틴이 자살 시도를 했다는 소식을 듣고 병원으로 향합니다. 그리고 그곳에서 누군가와 마주치게 되는데 낯선 여성을 발견하고 추격하기 시작하죠.
I just want to talk to you about Corinne. She's missing. Please.
눈앞에서 여성을 놓쳐버린 애덤. 허탈하게 집으로 돌아온 그는 울고 있는 라이언을 달래며
I'm right here. Good. I love you, mate.
커린이 무사히 돌아오기만을 간절히 바라고 있었죠. 그리고 다음 날 애덤의 아버지 에드거가 찾아옵니다.
Peter Ince, private investigator.
손자에게 커린이 사라졌다는 소식을 듣고 유명한 사설 탐정을 고용해온 것이었죠.
Peter's excellent. He's a corporate investigator. I think he can help you with Corinne.
그렇게 애덤은 자신이 처한 상황을 사설 탐정에게 털어놓기 시작합니다.
I asked her if she faked her pregnancy. She used a website where you can buy fake scans, fake bellies, whatever you like.
Why would she do that?
Trick me into staying or something.
Okay. So why are you only finding out about it now?
Because woman came to me at the sports club, this stranger, and just blurted it out.
What did she look like?
20s, mixed race, attractive. Shit. What?
She told me I had another child.
사실 협박범은 애덤의 아버지에게도 접근하여 불륜에 대한 비밀을 폭로하겠다며 협박을 가했었죠.
Look.
Shit. It's the same.
Yes. Well, I think we need to find out
Wait,
who
no,
the hell
I
this
saw
is.
her again yesterday.
Where?
At the hospital I was visiting, Kalan.
I told you. Kalan wanted you involved in the case.
그렇게 두 사람은 마틴의 집이 철거되기 전에 수거된 그의 물건들을 뒤지기 시작합니다. 잠시 후 사진을 발견한 애덤. 놀랍게도 사진 속에는
Oh my god.
What?
낯선 여성과 마틴이 함께 있었죠.
Dad.
그리고 며칠 뒤 애덤은 사설 탐정에게 크리시의 주소를 받게 됩니다.
Despite the dubious way she earns her money blackmailing people, she has a part-time job in the cinema.
Cinema?
Work address, home address, you take your pick. HMRC had her payroll coming on the 13th of the month, so you didn't get this from me. All right?
한편 카츠의 집을 찾아간 조애나.
You messed up the op, and you forgot to file a missing persons report on Corinne Price.
I linked her to a murder scene. It was me that found the evidence directly connecting it to Heidi Doyle's murder.
Which is strange in itself, because the cafe had already been searched by scene of crime.
So who did kill her then?
그 사이 하이디 사건을 조사하던 동료 로스는 CCTV를 통해 발견하게 된 엄청난 사실을 조에게 보고하는데
Hello?
Joe, you're not going to believe this. So I'm viewing the CCTV from the area from the night of her murder. And 20 minutes before her time of death, who gets off the train and walks in the direction of the cafe?
Who?
Cats.
I'm actually with Cats now. Where's... I'm at his house! Patrick!
Open the door, Joanna.
Did you kill Heidi? Why did you go there? How did you know her?
Open the fucking door! It's fine! I think it's fair to say we're in a bit of a fix.
그때
Scream and you're both dead.
카츠의 아내가 집으로 돌아오고 그 사이 조애나는 카츠를 피해 몸을 숨깁니다. 잠시 후 카츠를 잡기 위해 경찰이 출동하지만
He's taken her car. We need to track my phone because he's taken that with him.
크리시의 집에 도착한 애덤은 이 사실을 모른 채 조애나의 휴대폰으로 자신의 위치를 알리게 되죠. 잠시 후 깨어난 애덤. 집안에는 수많은 사람들에 대한 정보가 가득했고 자신의 가족 사진까지 발견하죠.
All of this started with you.
Secrets tear us apart.
Secrets. I just want to find her!
Can you give us a minute?
크리시는 그동안 있었던 모든 일들을 이야기합니다.
My mother left when I was young. Can you imagine what that does to a child? But then as I got older, I started to blame my dad. He must have driven her away. I had to find out the truth.
I know Martin Kalan is your father, and I know that he killed your mother.
그리고 충격적인 소식까지 전하는데
Imagine finding that out. That's when I discovered Martin wasn't my biological father. He killed my mother because she was going to leave him and take me with her. But I wasn't even his. I belonged to the man she was having an affair with. Your father. Adam. Me and you.
그때 카츠가 나타나 총으로 그들을 위협하죠.
You know, you've caused me a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
Where's my wife? Where is she? Off the legs! Stay out of the way! Do not move!
I'm arresting you for the murder of Heidi Doyle, you pathetic piece of shit.
때마침 도착한 경찰 덕분에 위기를 모면하지만 크리시는 부상을 입어 병원으로 실려갑니다.
Everything I did, exposing secrets, revealing the truth, caused people to die.
You saved me. You could have died.
You're my brother. I'm so sorry, Adam. I promise you I only told you because I wanted to protect you from all those lies.
How did you know Corinne's secret?
애덤이 친오빠라는 사실을 모르던 그때 크리시는 커린의 뒷조사를 의뢰받았고 그녀의 주변과 가족들을 조사하던 중 사진 속에서 익숙한 얼굴을 발견하게 됩니다. 그는 바로 엄마의 옛 사진에서 엄마와 함께 있던 남자 에드거였고 그가 바로 엄마의 내연남이자 자신의 친부라는 사실을 알게 된 것이었죠.
Your father is my father. We're family.
Why were you looking into Corinne?
It was just another job.
드디어 크리시는 커린에 대한 비밀을 털어놓는데 부부 사이가 소원해졌다고 느낀 그녀는 다시 관계를 회복하기 위해 가짜 임신과 유산 소동을 벌였다는 것이었습니다.
Who hired you?
Some at the football club. You know where I approached you? Bob.
애덤은 곧바로 축구 감독 밥을 찾아갑니다.
Hey, why don't you... Tell me where my wife is. The hell? Why would you hire an agency to dig dirt on my wife? Because she was trying to hurt me. Tripp told me. Tripp? Tripp told me how she stole the money to hang the whole thing on me. Said she had to be stopped.
그렇게 충격적인 소식을 전해 들은 애덤은 곧바로 트립의 집을 찾아가죠.
I know you stole the money. Altered the books, you hid the money, and then you turned everyone against her. Corinne's reaction when I confronted her about faking her pregnancy, she didn't bother to deny it. What she really wanted to know was how I found out. She must have figured it was you, sending her a warning because she knew what you'd done.
Get out of my house.
Do you remember this? It's always bugged me because Corinne never called them the kids. It's always the boys because that's what they are. Corinne didn't write that text, did she? You did.
A text, some half-assed theory. They're gonna laugh at you.
사실 애덤은 크리시에게 카츠의 총을 건네받았었죠.
There's some truth in what you're saying. Talk to me. I'll take you to her. Okay. My fucking wife. I'll take you to her. Please. Come with me, and then you can do whatever you want.
그렇게 트립은 커린이 있는 곳으로 애덤을 데려갑니다.
Where are we going? Let's get over there, and then when we're with Corinne, I'll explain properly. I'd die for them, madam.
잠시 후 도착한 장소는
Right, let's get this over with.
저수지가 있는 숲속이었고 트립은 애덤을 어디론가 데려가는데
Why did you need the money?
I overstretched. Lived way beyond my...
Only fair to take a cut.
I had every intention of paying the money back. But Corinne, when she found out, she was appalled. So she gave me time to sort it out, to put it right. There was no way I could pay it back. Pointed the finger at Corinne, dragged Bob in with me.
Where is she now?
Adam, I'm really sorry. About here.
Corinne.
I asked her to meet me to talk about it. She thought it was me that hired the stranger that told you a secret. So we spoke in the garage.
You went after my family trip. That crossed a line.
I can't sort it today. I need time.
No! Time's up.
트립은 그녀가 모든 비밀을 폭로하게 될까 두려워 그녀를 없애고 모든 것을 그녀에게 덮여 씌우려 했던 것이었죠.
What about the boys? It's their mother. You're going to prison for the rest of your life.
So you go to the police, and what will they know? Corinne faked a pregnancy. Fact. You two had a fight. Fact. The next day she was killed in your garage. Fact. And the logical conclusion? You killed her. You buried her. You parked a car near the airport. Hid a phone to make it look like suicide. The simplest explanation is always the one they want. Husband, motive, me. What's done is done, mate. There's... Either you accept this and move on, boys are left without a mum or...
그로부터 6개월 후 은퇴한 형사는 애덤을 찾아갑니다.
Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to see how you're all doing.
Hard on the boys, but they're strong. I just keep going round and round with it. We should have let Corinne keep her secret. This might never have happened. So did Chrissy kill her by making her feel so insecure that she faked her pregnancy.
There's only one person to blame, and he's dead.
Sorry.
6개월 전 그날 애덤을 추적한 형사는 현장에서 트립의 죽음을 목격하였고 형사는 총의 지문을 지워 증거물을 은폐해 애덤의 복수를 모른 척 해주었던 것이었죠.
I made a choice, Adam, and I can live with that.
Who really killed Corinne?
Well, that can't happen. Your boys lost their mum. If the truth comes out, they'll lose you as well.
Funny though, the stranger wanted to rid the world of secrets. Here we are, keeping the biggest one of all.
애덤과 조애나 사이에 커다란 비밀이 하나 생기며 드라마는 끝이 나지만 드러나지 말아야 할 비밀 때문에 무고한 사람이 죽임을 당하며 가정이 파괴되는 씁쓸한 결말을 맞이하게 된 상황이 안타까웠는데요. 결국 비밀은 비밀일 때 가장 아름다운 법이라는 것을 새삼 깨닫게 됩니다. 비밀이 드러나는 순간 더 큰 비밀이 생길지도 모르니까요. 이 드라마는 할런 코벤 소설 원작으로 한 드라마로 공개 직후 영국 넷플릭스에서 1위를 했을 정도로 파격적인 사건 전개와 극이 중후반으로 갈수록 더 높은 몰입감을 보여주었는데요. 영국 드라마 특유의 서늘한 분위기와 미스터리를 제대로 살린 작품 스트레인저는 총 8부작으로 넷플릭스에서 시청하실 수 있습니다.